Okay, so here I was. I'm 40 years old and I'm standing on stage at a women's leadership conference teaching women how to be brave in the middle of their lives. From the outside, I looked like I had it all together. I had built a successful business at Bodies by Binder and I knew how to lead a room. But what nobody knew was I had just been diagnosed with breast cancer and my whole identity was tied to my body. That's how I built my career. And suddenly I didn't recognize myself anymore. I remember looking in the mirror and thinking half of me looks like a young girl and half of me looks like life just hit me all at once. But I didn't stop. I had read that when you're going through something really hard, you keep doing what gives you purpose. So that's what I did. I went right back into my business. I kept working. I kept showing up. What I didn't do was take care of myself. I didn't give myself the space to grieve. I didn't give myself time to slow down long enough to ask what I really needed. I just kept moving. So when I got on that stage and started telling my story, my body told the truth. I had a tight chest, racing thoughts and heart. I was trying to hold it all together while talking about strength. That moment changed me. And it wasn't because I broke down, but it was really because I finally saw the cost of how I'd been living. I wasn't lacking bravery. I had that. But what I didn't have was a boundary with myself. No pause, no space, no line that said, this is where I stop and take care of me. I spent years being strong, the reliable one. People could count on me. I knew how to push through. I knew how to perform. I knew how to be an athlete. I knew how to get it done. But what I didn't know was how to stop. And that's what led me here, learning my limits, respecting my capacity, telling the truth about what I feel instead of overriding it. That's where real boundaries began for me, not with other people, but really with myself. This is just one story. It's actually one of the easier ones for me. Most women I work with have their own version of this, different details, same pattern, high capacity, big heart, no real line where they come back to themselves. Hey, if you're good at pushing through, you already know how to be strong. The question is, do you know how to stop when it matters? That's the work I do now, and it changes everything. Schedule a coffee chat with me. I'd love to hear your story.